Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Dear Diary. My name is Rich. I'm here with Dan.
Hey.
And Joe.
What's up?
I get you every time with that, don't I?
No, what happened was...
I fire it right the fuck up.
The
I
dog...
send it right in.
Wait. No, you did that, and the dog jumped.
Oh, the dog jumped. The dog jumped when I...
Yeah, when you
when
started,
I did the
like...
intro?
Yeah. So that's
She's still scared of her own shadow yet.
Yeah.
So.
Come on.
She's a cutie, though.
Nah, she's a keeper. Especially if she keeps going on the wee-wee pads will be good.
That's good.
No, she's going
She
again.
goes again.
Yes.
All right.
She's pissed like 3
Damn.
times since I've been here.
I know.
Really?
Maybe
Did
she'll
she
be
shit
sleeping in
too?
my bed.
Well, didn't
Yeah,
she
but
shit?
she missed
She
missed
shit
it.
too, but there was
She
no
missed
way.
the pad?
Yeah, but she got it on the floor, so that's okay.
All right.
And she's so small. She shits like a little rabbit. The little fucking
Little pebbles?
Yeah.
Wow. Wait till they get to big dog shit.
Well, I mean,
Not this one.
she's only
No.
getting like 3 pounds heavier in her life.
No, 5 more pounds, I think. She weighs in at 2 pounds.
Nice.
Yeah, she went to the vet.
Okay.
She did good. She got a shot and everything. I didn't do good. I got upset.
Come on.
I don't like needles.
So
Well, you
got-
weren't getting it.
It doesn't matter. I don't want to watch somebody get his needle. And something like that, I mean, the needle's probably bigger than her.
Oh, yeah. No. I can eat more than her with
Yeah.
a 4-ounce stomach.
She yelped when it came, like when they pulled the needle out, she yelped. And they had to get the temperature taken in the butt.
Oh, God.
My God.
So funny.
Did you
Her
coach
ear-
her? No?
It only hurts the first time, dear.
No, her ears went like flat. She looked at me. I was like, it's okay, sweetie. It doesn't hurt that much.
I've had a ton of these.
Oh, my God.
Never once hurt my temperature, though.
Okay. Well, welcome to episode number 49.
Take my temperature or take me to dinner.
And just a reminder, we are on the Tangent Bound Network.
Yes.
We are on the No Phony Podcast Network.
Yes.
And you can find us at DearDiaryPod.com.
Yep.
Holidays are coming up, kids.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of goodies on DearDiaryPod.com for purchase.
Yeah, we need some people buying our
I
t-shirts.
don't think we see a penny from the sales, but
That's okay.
But go ahead. No, I don't care. It doesn't matter. to me.
I have to get a new T-shirt. I never even wore the one I ordered.
Really?
I ordered the one and then I fucking had to dye it.
You got to use it as a dust rag or something. now.
I'm gonna put me and my daughter in.
Why don't you
it.
just frame it and put it on the wall?
You could do that.
Yeah. Why not? You got everything else hanging on the fucking wall.
I
You know?
got an early Christmas gift already.
Did you?
My wife gave me an early Christmas gift. She gave me this big ass fucking giant Jordan like poster framed and all that shit with all his career stats on it. It's fucking awesome.
Nice.
Oh, that's nice. That was a good gift.
That is a good gift,
That's
especially if you're a Jordan guy.
Yeah.
Nice. How was your week?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Fucking- I lead a boring life. I go home. I go to work. I go back home and.
Hand in your pants on occasion.
I mean, me and my daughter had a little date night.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Where'd you go?
Went to iPlay.
Okay. Oh yeah, I play.
iPlay America is fun. I went on the roller coaster. I could fit on roller coasters again now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Got
Good
my
for you.
head smashed in the back of the fucking
Because
thing.
you forgot how to ride one.
Nah, it's one of the ones that the cars spin while it goes around.
Oh, okay.
And I
Okay.
caught one of the spins at the same time. It took a turn and it just threw my head to the back of the fucking car, and I had a headache the rest of the night. But it was my first time there. It's a pretty cool place.
Yeah, it's nice.
I like
nice.
it. Yeah. And then we did Dave and Buster's the next day for Girl Scouts. That was fun.
Okay.
They did the Dave and Buster's really nice.
I haven't been in there yet.
Gorgeous.
Really?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I want to go one night.
I gotta check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out.
So, that's it.
How was your week, Dan?
The same. Nothing
Yeah.
really crazy.
Just
no.
watching the dog take it in the rear.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's really it. Yeah, nothing crazy. I'm trying to train a puppy, so I'm home all the time.
You're home now. You're home.
Now I'm home.
Now you're home. You
Yeah.
took it easy on the dating app
Yeah,
because
please.
you gotta. Pay
It's the
attention.
holidays, so nobody's really going. Like, there's nothing going on.
Well, there's nothing going on because nobody wants to have to buy anything for the holidays for
Yeah,
someone.
but you can't assume that people want that. I don't want that.
Well, some people do.
Yeah,
Some
well,
Because I'm sorry, you meet somebody on one of the dating sites now, I'm not expecting gifts.
no.
No, but
Even if you see each other a few times before Christmas, I'm not expecting
No,
gifts.
I'm not expecting
no
anything.
ring or anything. No.
Yeah, okay.
I saw Beautiful this week. Went with Helen. Saw
What's that?
Beautiful, the Carole
Oh.
King musical.
The musical.
It's about her life
Wow.
story. I had no idea she wrote that many hit songs for groups that I love. Like my favorite Drifter song, Some
Yeah.
Kind of Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
She wrote it.
Who
Yep.
was it?
Carole King.
Carole King.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, really good show.
She's the one that sang Unforgivable, right?
No.
No,
Are you serious? Or
Oh, it's not King Cole.
Cole.
I heard the King. I was like, all right.
That's unforgettable, not unforgivable. What the fuck?
I don't fucking know.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's unforgettable. Nat King Cole, not unforgivable. It's unforgivable that you didn't know that. Holy
hate me.
shit.
That's great.
All right. Oh, I spoke to Rich and Jen just before I came here. They said to say hello,
All right.
and I want to wish them both a happy Hanukkah.
Yes.
For Rich. I asked Rich, when I called him up, I said, "Are you lighting a candle, my friend?" He goes, "No, I have one of the electric ones. I just flipped the
Just
switch."
flip a switch, yeah.
Like, what's
Well,
the fun
you can't trust
in
old
that?
people with
No,
candles.
Yeah,
No.
that's true.
That's true. You can't trust old people with fire.
No.
Are they coming up anytime soon?
I don't know.
Okay.
We talked about it. They're going to try and schedule a trip, and yeah, but it was good. It was good talking to them.
That was nice.
Yeah, they're doing really well.
Good.
I asked him. He said, "Oh, it's a little cold down here." I said, "Really? What's the temperature?" Well,
Was
it
it 70?
was a high 8. And I said, the morning's at about. She's eating my shoe. The morning's been about 40. I said, "Oh, okay." I says, "Did you put Christmas lights on the palm trees yet?" He goes, "Oh, as a matter of fact, we did."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Thanks."
Thanks.
You know what? They can fucking have that heat, though. I can't.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I don't like the Florida heat.
It's
No way.
very humid.
No
Yeah.
way. I went down in April to go to Disney one year, and it was 95 on the coolest day. In April. I said, nah, you could take
At
that
9
shit.
a.m.
You could take that fucking shit and shove it.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I like it warm, but not like that.
No way. It shouldn't be 95 until never.
Oh my god. We have a show today. We have some weird news. We have a couple of Mount Rushmores. What would you choose? Not what would you do. What would you choose? And a bunch of other fun, nonsensical stuff we could talk about.
Yeah, I got a story for after you weird news.
All right. So I'm gonna go to weird news because that's what I do.
That's what we do.
Yeah, that's what I do. Let's see here. And the weird news story. One just popped up about 30 minutes ago, and I said to myself, you know what? Let's put this on here. This comes to us from Columbia, Missouri. Columbia, Missouri. Apparently, a prosecutors charged a woman Monday with domestic assault and sexual abuse after an incident in Northeast Columbia. Police arrested the woman on Sunday night, according to the probable cause statement filed. She hit the male victim, whose age wasn't disclosed, around 24 times with her open hand and fist.
Okay.
She also reportedly hit him with a belt, cell phone, and a brass plate.
Up until the play, it just sounded like a BDSM night.
The victim said she also chased him around the house while she was naked, at one point pushing him to the ground and sitting on him while making a sexually explicit remark. When speaking with the victim,
bastard.
When speaking with the victims, officers saw cuts on his face and bruises. Basically, what she was doing was she was trying to force him to give her oral sex. And he just wasn't having it. So she, at one point, she was on top of his face and he couldn't breathe. He told the cops, "I can't breathe."
When he gets blue, get off.
And so she broke his cell phone, smashed the walls, just went absolutely batshit because he wouldn't go down on her.
Eat my box. Eat my box.
Let
What's
me-
got to be wrong with her that a guy wouldn't want to do that?
Well, let me show you what she looks like.
Okay. He's an attractive young man. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm not eating that box.
Yeah, there's nothing appealing about that box.
Yeah, put
Wow.
that in Instagram so people can play along at home.
Yeah, so what I'll do is
It's good and screen cap that. Holy shit. Yeah, I get it.
so now you understand why he's not eating that box.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm not inviting her into the house. Like, how did they get that close?
You know what? I have no idea.
And
I
she
have
ended
no
up
idea.
naked at some point, so they must have been doing something.
No, I don't. He didn't say he was naked. She was naked.
Yeah, but that means that she was in there. I want to see a picture of him
But
because he
like,
probably looks
I
like a
wanna
brother.
know, like, I'm just curious. Like, where were these women? Like, when I was like single or growing up and stuff like that. Where were these women? They were like forcing themselves on you because
Dudes like that have been around forever.
Well,
I'm telling you.
Just saying in general. Like that one woman, she was arrested for last week. I did the story, or the week before. She was arrested for a second time for sexually assaulting.
I want to know.
Just take it, man.
Dumb
Just take
motherfuckers are saying no. Shit.
Yeah, dummies. Well, we have. I'm sorry.
That's fucking terrible. Oh, really? Drag the wee pad out.
Nice.
I'm gonna pee right here, ma.
This one is kind of fucked up. I don't know if it's weird. This is just like demented. A Utah man was arrested after hammering a tool resembling an ice pick through his housemate's genitals. So police say the man held another man at gunpoint, bound him to a chair, and then told him he could choose between death in the desert or having a nail hammered through his genitals. The gentleman decided that he would rather have the nail in the genitals than death.
Nails?
Nail.
Nails.
So he took a piece of wood, put it under his penis, and then hammered a fucking nail through it.
I'm tired. Give me death every day.
This is what I don't understand.
Yeah.
It says the gentleman then released the man who sought medical attention the next morning.
Yeah.
So
you sit around waiting too long.
if you're putting a nail through my cock,
Yeah.
you can sure bet I am not going to wait until the next fucking morning to seek medical attention.
The guy's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I need to go. And wakes up in a pool.
Yeah,
of
let me just see how this goes overnight.
Yeah. I saw Deadpool. The wounds just heal up, so maybe it'll just heal up. And
Yeah, so no, that was
no,
no good.
no. I want to know what the guy did. That this guy wanted to either kill him or fucking nail his dick to a board.
Doesn't even say it.
Fucking ridiculous. People are nuts.
They are nuts. Like, what about this
This is
woman
the world
here?
we live in now.
She decides to drive on I-270 in Maryland with an officer on the hood.
How the fuck did he get on the hood?
Well, she drove off with the officer on the hood when he tried to stop her. He was actually able to radio for help while he was on the hood, traveling at high speed.
Is this the same guy that had to fight with his girlfriend on the hood of the Mercedes on the highway?
It's similar to that, but yeah, but this woman was going 80 miles an hour with the officer on the hood. He was able to radio help.
Radio for help, yeah.
And that's pretty fucking nuts. Pretty crazy.
How the fuck do you get on the hood of some bitch's car? Just
I have no idea.
Move out the way and call for help.
Last in the news that I am going to talk about as far as weird news goes.
Yeah.
A man has a compass implanted into his chest, and he claims he created a new human sense. It's a Bluetooth compass that was stitched into his chest.
Does he think he's Iron Man?
And basically, when he faces north, it vibrates, and he can feel it facing the north. To that I say, my friend, you're a fucking dope.
But what's the point of doing it?
No idea.
I'm not going to lie. I kind of like it.
No.
You know when you're facing north. But, I mean, I don't really need to know which direction. I know where I'm going everywhere I go, but...
Right.
Well,
He goes, well,
I
it's
don't
better
hate it.
than staring at your phone to try and figure out where you are, like compass-wise. Like, shut the
but-
fuck up.
Yeah, but why
Shut the fuck up.
When are you staring at your phone to look at where you're at? Unless you're walking somewhere.
I have
and
no
you're
idea,
following
but
directions.
this guy's a fucking tool. I'm going to take his picture, too, because you're an idiot.
Unless he's a hiker and he's constantly in the woods and
maybe.
some shit.
Okay, that I could say.
You know, if it's everyday Joe Blow fucking going to the deli for a bagel, like, no, you don't need that.
Right.
But
Just a moron.
yeah, most people are.
True. A little bit of an update on the sex robot situation.
You're really following that, huh?
This is gonna be
Not
like
that I'm following it.
well,
I read. Listen to me. I read
he gets alert on his
every.
phones.
I get alerts. I get all the sex robot alerts.
Sex robot. Okay.
I get all my news from Drudge and Yahoo. That's basically primarily where I get it from. But Dan, you'll appreciate this update on the story
Oh, well.
because they have developed the first male sex robot,
Henry.
Henry.
Why would
The
you
only
name it
problem I
Henry?
have
Let
with
me see what this Henry
well,
looks like.
it's totally fake.
Well,
It's totally fake.
it's not.
There's no guys that look like that. Come on.
Yeah.
No,
sure.
that's not real. That's not a real. I don't
It's
like.
a guy with a six pack and all
Yeah,
that.
no, it's like
but
12
look at his
pack.
face. Not even so much the six pack and stuff like that. That just face is scary.
It's very pretty.
Very pretty.
Well, I mean, you can customize them if you
Yeah.
want. You can
Get a six pack or a
yeah,
keg.
whatever you
Get a
want. You
keg
have
instead.
right. He could be bold. He could be, he could be whatever you want him to be.
So now they have their own. So there's a male one now.
There is a male sex robot.
See, now my whole thing with that is, show me a guy that's gonna. Well, you know what? You just had a story where a guy was turning down a chick. Never mind.
yeah,
Never mind.
that's crazy.
Because I'm sorry, most women all they gotta do is say, "You, yeah, done, good." You don't need a fucking
No,
sex
it's
robot.
not necessary.
Right.
That's not always true.
Now,
Not always. No, of course not always, 100%.
Yeah.
But most cases, it just takes a wiggle of the finger or a wink or an eye for a guy to a girl.
True, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the case.
Okay.
We'll call it 85%.
Yeah, and the other 15 are
'Cause
either
listen-
in the closet or
or you're the chick in the first
or
one.
you're
Oh,
right, or
okay.
you look like that chick. Right.
No, but I wonder how much they're selling that virginity for.
I don't know, Danny. You
$6.99.
interested?
a
No,
pack of
seriously.
stamps.
No, the first time, they did it for the women and stuff like that.
Right. So you want? So should I follow
You
up
know
on
what?
that?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is that a big thing for women to
What?
take a guy's virginity?
I don't know. I have no idea.
You
I'm just
mean,
saying.
Like, I don't know either.
But I
like-
don't get the whole thing with the male. Okay. What's the big deal for a male taking it from the female? Like,
Okay.
no, seriously. Like, what's the big deal about it?
Me, I never cared.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
It
okay.
didn't
Well,
matter
all
to
right.
me.
Then I have two guys who don't care about it.
Nah,
Right.
It's
But I would think like most guys
you're the
want
first,
to be
right?
the first.
You want to be the first,
Like
right?
I was there. I was me first. I planted that fucking flag.
Right.
Okay. I just
Now,
don't
a
get
girl
it.
can totally lie to you
Sure.
and say,
That's
"Oh,
true.
I've never. You're the first."
Right. You don't have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That's true.
You're entering. You're like approaching the cougar category.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I know.
So
I'm getting up there. Thanks, Rich, for calling me old. Thanks.
No, I didn't call you old. I said you're approaching the cougar category.
So what am I? What's a baby cougar called? Baby cougar?
Cub?
The cub?
You're a cub.
That's hot.
Yeah, you're a cub.
You're a cub.
So
I've never
so
wanted
as
you
a,
less in my
as
life. I'm
a-
referring to you as a cub.
as a cub or
Uh-huh.
a baby cougar.
Uh-huh.
Are you attracted more to like trying to meet the younger guy, or you're still looking for a guy your age?
I mean, what's considered what would be like the age for a cub to be considered like a
I
cub?
guess it depends on
Yeah.
other people.
I mean,
Like, I
am
wouldn't
I
even-
looking for like a 20-year-old? No.
Yeah, like 21,
no.
22, 25.
No, I don't want to deal with that shit. They're all like fucking idiots. They are. Like I'm not. It's
We've
not
read the conversations you've had with guys. The 40-year-olds are idiots too.
Yeah, well, that's true too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's true. No, I mean I am talking to I think he's like 35 or whatever,
Okay.
and stuff like that. So what's that? 8-year difference.
All right.
So-
Sucks me to think about it, right?
Well, I know.
It's like, oh, I'm not that old.
I'm like,
only
wait.
35. Wait, let me do the math.
And I'm like, well, how
Carry
they're
the
43.
one.
And I'm like, damn. But no, it's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe 35 would be the youngest.
That's
Okay.
the basement.
Yeah, I think so.
I wouldn't even consider a woman a cougar until her 50s.
50s or even 60s, I would think.
Or is
Yeah,
that- or
they
is that
keep
just
pushing the
because-
age up? I
or
don't
is
know.
that no?
Well,
maybe
think about it.
is that-
They're always pushing the age up because
Yeah.
think about who would have thought the 40s back then
Yeah.
it would be like, oh my God, the 40s are the best things ever.
Right.
Nobody. I know my mother never said the 40s were the greatest thing ever. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to exit the 40s in a couple of years.
Okay. In a couple of years, you're still in the 40s.
Yeah. No, it's over.
But
No,
yeah.
it's, when you
Oh,
think
that's
about
right,
it,
your life
like,
is over.
More than half
More than
over.
half over,
Oh
yeah.
my
Right.
God. Stop.
It's the truth.
Stop. Just
It's
live.
almost done.
You could
Look
be,
at.
you could be 100.
I don't know.
I mean, with the way you stress over things, you won't. But I'm saying you could be 100. You could get there, but
What do I stress over?
what
Well,
don't
don't
you
you?
stress over?
Come on. You get all bent over little things like in bowling and stuff
You know
like
what?
that.
You're right. The little things drive
Yes,
me.
and
fucking
that's
Drive
what's
you
gonna.
nuts.
Yeah.
Little things.
It's
The
gonna be a
big
little thing
things,
that kills you.
You're right. It probably
is.
will be.
Like you're gonna fucking get a flat tire on Howland Boulevard, and it's gonna be the death of you. Like,
I know.
No,
Or
you
Skippies
see,
won't
but
be there
no.
anymore or something like that. What's
No,
that hot
you
dog
know
place?
what? That drives me nuts. Like, if, like
There we go.
if it's a nice day out and it's not that cold out, like where the fuck are you?
Right.
Like where are you?
There you go. See?
Where are you?
I'm gonna
why
start it
why
right
aren't you
off.
there?
so
I'm not wrong.
No, you're never wrong, Rich. You're always right.
Sometimes.
I might not always be right, but I'm never wrong.
Yep.
There you go. We have a new listener, and I want to talk about the new listener.
Okay.
Her name is Jennifer Brummer. She's an author. I believe she's from Florida. I'm not too sure. But she actually wrote a book, and it's called Mind Your Language.
Okay.
And it's a learning English book for nannies in au pairs.
Pretty specific.
It is very specific.
Okay.
I thought that was a pretty good idea because you have these nannies or au pairs that come over from these foreign countries because that's what they do. They come over in like an exchange program.
Right.
And they work basically for nothing just to be able to live here.
Yeah.
And they're either like, housekeepers. Most of them are child care providers, and they take care of the kids. Some of them actually get taken advantage of by the dads. But anyway,
No shit.
that's besides the point. But she actually wrote I was reading the book, earlier, and it's like the first chapter is like, what did you do with your day? Now, in America, if somebody came home and said, hey, what did you do today? You kind of take offense to that. Who the fuck are you talking to? Who are you talking to like that? Like if Helen came home and said, what the fuck did you do today? Yeah, what the fuck did you do today? But these women, they don't know any better, so the parents come home and say, what did you do today? And they have to give them the whole rundown, like what they did with the kid and, what the kid ate for and stuff like that. So it makes sense. I took it a different way when I read it because I just went on the defensive right away.
Of course. The
course.
rich way.
It depends how it's said, too. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like, it's like, well, what do you do today?
Right.
Then-
No, but even if you said it like that, fuck you talking about
Are
what
you
I do today?
serious?
What
Like,
the
if
fuck
I
did you
turn
do today?
around to you and say, what did you do? What did you do today?
Because it's almost
In a
like
conversation.
yeah, but it's almost like you're questioning, like was I productive today? That's almost-
Not
no,
one bit.
That's
not
what I
one
take
bit,
it.
right?
That's how I
No.
take it.
Well, because Rich, how would I need to ask you? I know, seriously. If I wanted to know how your day was,
Right.
What?
Then you say, "How was your day?"
That's what she said.
No, she didn't.
no,
Oh,
I
what'd
said
you do?
how.
Oh, what'd you do today?
So
Oh.
it's
Yeah.
the how versus what.
Right.
And
a
that's
big
what it
difference.
is.
Right.
Okay.
Right. It's how you ask it.
No, I think it's the whole tone of your voice.
the tone, too, yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
Because
if-
you could turn around and say, "How was your day?" Like that, and just put like a head, like I just did. That could be nasty too.
It could be.
So what's the big deal?
I don't
It's
know.
a tone.
I say
It is a
it's
tone.
Or you
I
put-
say it's tone more than words.
I think so too.
Tone more than words.
Because you could say, "What'd you do today?" or "How was your day?"
Right.
And if you say, depending on how you say it,
Said
it's
it.
the same fucking question.
Yeah.
Hey, what'd you do today? Are you gonna get mad at me because I asked you that? No. It's I fucking installed some ductwork here. I fucking beat
Right.
Matt over the head here.
Hmm.
But if I say, "Well, what'd you do today?" then you'd be like, "Yo, Joe, go suck a dick and get out of my face."
Right,
It's all
exactly.
in the tone.
It's definitely a tone.
Yeah, it could be a tone thing.
Absolutely.
Well, I guess I read it the way I read it in a tone where
Where
it wasn't
you would fucking flip the fuck out.
exactly.
Yeah, just
Right.
the little things.
Yeah.
But
no.
but it's a pretty good book, and we want to thank her for listening to the show. Actually,
Cool.
it's
How'd
funny.
you find out she was listening to our show?
A friend of mine listens to the show in Florida.
Oh, okay.
A friend of mine, Tali, and happy Hanukkah to you down there. And basically, she told me about that her friend's going to listen to the show and this and that. And she wrote a book, and I was like, oh, cool. I'm always trying to promote the new listener because I want them to feel like that. You're part of the show.
Okay, that's a cool idea.
Yeah. So the same thing with the ladies that you work with or whoever listens.
Yeah.
I'd be more than happy to throw a
No, nobody really
mention.
listens.
No,
It
what
lasts
the
for like a
fuck?
second. No, I can't get anybody. Not that I can't get anybody to listen. It's just like it's not consistent enough.
I think they probably got insulted because you spoke about not cleaning the bathrooms over there. But anyway, that's that's
No. What, our bathrooms at work?
yeah, terrible error.
I just don't get us females. Like, I don't know what the fuck they do. Like, when they go to the other day, somebody went to the bathroom and it got on, not the rim, the rim you pull, that rim, the solid one. I don't know
Yeah.
there was shit on there.
That's explosive.
But it looked like, but it's like not not this one, the other, I don't know what
Yeah,
it's
the
called.
inner
The inner one, right. And it was coming out the side.
What the fuck? What the fuck? You fucking animals! What fucking animals do you have shitting in your job? There's no men that use that fucking.
No,
that
this is the
bathroom.
women.
This is the women.
It's
so
the women.
I want to
So,
know what fucking
I
savages you
really
have
wish I
working.
had my phone with me because I would have took a fucking picture.
I
of
would
it.
have throw up.
Oh,
No, it's
right
not.
there.
It was not like it was not
Don't
like
matter. Anything with
matter.
shit, I'll throw up.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I would. Yeah.
Lou
But
sent me something the other day. I throw up.
it's okay. It's not like it was like clobs of shit. It was like I don't even know. It was like liquid. I don't know what it was. But I'm like, how do you not clean it up? Like, I'm sorry if I go to the bathroom, I double check to make sure everything flushed down too and stuff like that. But no,
because there's just fucking animals.
they
That's
really
animals,
are.
Right.
They're fucking gross. And I'm like,
Right.
and it's the first stall. That's the good stall too.
Yeah. We went to a not to get off the au pair thing. We went to because I actually dated an au pair for about 30 seconds. That was some.
How
funny
was that
shit.
dating?
She wasn't foreign. She was from Wisconsin, which I guess maybe is foreign. But she had a bit of an accent. But a friend of mine asked me to go on a double date, and I said sure because he was dating. This girl was from from Switzerland or some shit. So I went out on a double date in Long Island. Like I said, it was about 30 seconds. She actually left and went back to Wisconsin because she didn't like the family she was with.
Okay.
And talking to her on the phone, because this is back in Joe's modem days, talking to her on the phone, hey, what are you doing tonight? Blah, blah. Oh, we're going out. Oh, what are you guys doing tonight? Like, movies.
Right.
Like, where are you going? Like,
right.
What are you doing tonight? Cow tipping. What? Yeah, we're going cow tipping tonight.
Okay.
Why? Oh, I don't know. It's fun. What?
That's not the first time I heard somebody do that, like to go on a date, like cow tipping.
Yeah, she was going out to hang out with her friends, and they were going cow tipping.
Cow tipping, yeah.
I can't see why that's fine. I've heard of it. I've seen Tom. They did it in Tommy Boy, and like it's funny because the fucking cow laughed at him, and he ended up in a pile of shit. But nothing about that.
There's nothing funny. The fucking cow is sleeping. Like if you're sleeping, would you like me to fucking plow into you while you're sleeping? No. Needless to say, after the whole cow tipping, and then she talked about how her friends love anal sex, but she doesn't know she could try it. You're not the girl for me. I gotta go. And I just ended. I ended that relationship. If you want to call it a relationship.
Oh my God!
I dated her for about 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Because of the cow tipping.
Yeah, but back to the bathroom.
Okay.
We went to a restaurant in Manhattan called Bond 45. Mm-hmm. I was at it's now on 46th Street, which kind of fucked me up a little bit because it used to be on 45th, hence the name Bond 45.
Right.
Now it's on 46th Street. So we go there, and Helen goes, I have to use the restroom. I said, sure. Mm-hmm. She comes back. She's like, so fucking weird. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, it's unisex.
Oh, yeah, it's common now. Mm-hmm.
I said, what? Mm-hmm. She's like, yeah, there's men and women in the bathroom. I got a problem with that.
I do
because
too.
I have the problem I have.
But when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Performance anxiety?
No. Because there's no urinals. Everything is a private.
Oh, it's gonna be a stall.
Everything's a private stall.
Well, yeah, it would have to be.
But it's like you're enclosed. It's like you can't look underneath. You can't look on top. It's an enclosed environment.
Right. So like the women's bathroom.
Right.
Right.
But the problem I have with that is that most women are fucking slobs in the bathroom.
That they are.
Okay? Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that men don't, listen, you missed the seat or whatever, it happens. But you're a borderline fucking disgusting.
I agree. I work with some of them.
So at the end of the meal, I went into the men's room, and I thankfully it was not the unisex room,
right.
And it was clean. But I walked in, there were 5 women doing their makeup in the mirror. I gotta take a piss, ladies.
Well, it is a bathroom.
Yeah, I understand that, but they're fucking hanging out, putting their makeup on, socializing.
Well, that's what you do in the bathroom for women, too.
Well, guys don't do that. Guys go in and piss.
Because you don't put makeup on. You don't have to put lipstick on. You don't have to fix your hair. You don't do all that shit.
No, we don't.
This is what us women do.
That's what I'm saying. There should be like a separate lounge for you women to do that.
Yeah, I
then.
guess some places do have that, but not.
No, this place was small.
No, I'm just saying, but some places do have like a little area you can do it, but not a lot of places.
No.
So you do everything
So you
in the
basically
bathroom.
you didn't want them to hear you hitting the water while they were over there fixing their fucking lipstick.
Right, and you know what? And
But at that point, I was like, I didn't care at that point because I had to piss.
Yeah.
Right.
But I wasn't going to sit down so I could piss quietly.
Yeah, I wouldn't have went in.
I wouldn't sit on that fucking toilet.
I would have left and pissed on the
What
side
do you
of the
mean
building.
sitting on a toilet? Don't you just stand?
No, I'm saying I stand, but if I had to take a shit or something like that, I'm not gonna take a shit there. I don't know what the fucking these women do there. There's never been a place where anybody said, "Oh yeah, the ladies' room, it's so clean, it's so nice." No,
they're always worse than the men's room.
No.
The
Yes.
men's rooms can be pretty bad sometimes.
right?
Women's rooms are always
nowhere
worse.
near women's restroom.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
So I got finish up.
Yeah, no, good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's your story?
Yeah, no, I found it's almost like a weird news story, but it's fucking just a stupid news story, and it's legit. And I laughed. I actually fucking LOL'd.
You giggled.
I LOL'd on how stupid this fucking world is becoming.
Go ahead.
I'm sure you read this because you read everything.
Yeah.
PETA wants to change anti-animal sayings.
Yes. Matt told me this the other day.
I got an eye roll already.
Oh my
No,
God.
you have no idea. It's fucking. It's brutal.
Have you ever tried to feed a fed horse? Come home with a big paycheck and thought, man, I really brought home the bagels today. So, you know these sayings? Kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
Be the guinea pig.
Right.
Bring home the bacon.
Bacon. Right.
Well, instead,
Oh God.
they want you to say, feed two birds with one scone. Instead of kill two birds with one stone. Instead of saying be the guinea pig, be the test tube. Instead of bring home the bacon, bring home the bagels. And instead of take the bull by the horns, take the flower by the thorns. What the fuck?
Oh God.
So, PETA in a tweet said, words matter. And as our understanding of social justice evolves, our language evolves along with it. Here's how to remove specism.
Specism. Is that actually a word?
It is now. From your
Google
daily,
that, please.
From your daily conversations.
Is that in the Webster yet?
No.
So, yeah. So,
I can't.
It's just fucking dumb.
yeah.
There was a guy from Barstool or a girl from Barstool that actually had a take on this, and they made up a couple of their own. Some of them were pretty funny. The early bird gets the worm.
Yeah.
Instead of saying that, all you got to say is, we can have morning sex, but my dick won't be as hard.
Well, of course, Twitter has to have a field day with all this shit. So somebody wrote, surely you have bigger fish to fry than this. And let's see.
How about this one? Birds of a feather flock together. Instead of saying that, all you have to say is, yikes, not a single minority at this party.
Oh, fuck. That is fucked up.
Yeah. So, PETA, whoever did this, like...
This is PETA, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. You know what? I'm so glad I grew up in an era that wasn't as sensitive as it is today.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'd have a hard time, I think, now, growing up where, you know, everything is changing because of people. Like, nobody has a sense of humor anymore.
No.
There is no sense of humor. Everybody's sensitive. Like, there's, for instance, there's an a cappella group or a singing group. I don't know if they're a cappella. I really don't give a shit. In Princeton, a group of guys that sing. And the songs that they sing are pretty good, and they put on a pretty good show. Mm-hmm. And one of the songs they sing is Kiss the Girl from A Little Mermaid.
Okay.
Okay. And what they do is sometimes they call up couples up on stage, and, you know, they'll have them dance. And you know, when they say kiss the girl, they kiss the girl, and everybody goes, you know, crazy or whatever.
Right.
Some twat decided that this was, because male, female, doesn't matter. You're a twat.
Okay.
All right? Decided that this was sexual harassment, and that it promotes a sexual assault against women because, you know, you're giving an unwanted kiss without permission. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fucking Little Mermaid has been around for a long fucking time, and it's a good fucking song. Shut the fuck up. Same thing with that Baby It's Cold Outside and all that other bullshit. It's not fucking rapey. It's not fucking rapey, Joe. It's not rapey. Okay?
Oh, baby, it's cold outside.
That's
Come
right.
Suck this dick.
No, that's not the fucking lyrics.
I really must go.
Okay, but
I'll
what about
eat
when
your clit?
Or what about with the girl? What about when the girl sang it to the guy?
Guys don't care like that.
Oh, apparently this fucking guy in Missouri don't want to have somebody sit on his fucking face.
When you post a picture
Okay.
of that bitch, everyone will
It
understand
doesn't
why.
matter. It doesn't matter. He's sitting on. You don't see a fucking face from down there. The fuck do you see? You flip her the fuck over, you don't see her face. If she has a half decent ass, you can fucking plow away.
The picture you showed me,
my
I could
God.
smell her face. I can only imagine what the box smells like. That was a fucking ugly ass fucking broad, bro. She
Oh my God,
fucking-
that was
Yeah,
raw. Oh my.
fucking
yeah,
God.
well,
She
if she
smelled
stinks
like
like
10
hot tuna, then
She smelled like you looks like she smelled like 10W40 and fucking tuna fish without the mayonnaise.
holy shit.
Yes, it smells worse without the mayonnaise.
Wow.
So,
I don't. Okay.
so
Are you speaking from experience?
Seriously. What is tuna and What does he say? Tuna and
Tuna with no mayo and WD-40.
You ever smell tuna fish before you put the mayo in?
No, I don't
It
eat
smells
tuna fish. I have no
terrible.
idea.
Right, but it smells terrible. You put mayo in, it smells better.
Okay.
I'm not saying put mayo in vagina, but I'm just saying tuna fish without the fucking mayo smells fucking awful.
Put something else in the vagina.
Oh God.
Yeah, that tongue, but not on that fucking bitch. She smells like she stays. She looks like she smells.
She looks like she
She
smells.
Did you see the picture?
No. I
She
said
looks like
I
she
saw the
smells.
picture.
Yeah.
I saw the picture, but
Yeah.
you can't assume that.
You can't assume that she smells.
She was sweating. In the
She was
picture.
sweating because she was arrested.
But then her box was sweating too. And at that time, she must have smelled like fucking hot ass. And I can
Well,
understand why
if-
the guy wouldn't have fucking wanted to went down on her.
If she didn't, we're assuming that she smelled and she didn't shower and shit because otherwise, why wouldn't he?
So listen, go back to Baby It's Cold Outside.
Right.
If a woman who doesn't look like she fucking changes oil for a living with her fucking face, because women can be mechanics. I didn't mean to go. I'm not trying to go
I
there.
know.
But she looks like she changes motor oil with her fucking face. You know, an attractive woman singing that song, the guy's gonna go for it. Where women have a stronger fucking. Women are stronger than men when it comes to not wanting to fool around.
Yes.
A guy could be like, I don't want to do it. A girl's like, pulls out a nipple and all right, my dick's hard, let's go.
Okay.
A woman doesn't want it. A guy pulls a dick out, you're going to jail. All right? Like,
That's
Right.
Yeah.
So that's
well,
what
it's that
this-
whole double standard thing. That's what
yeah,
it comes down
exactly.
to.
It's a whole double
Yeah.
standard. So when if you switch the reverses on the Baby It's Cold Outside song, yeah, a guy's going to go for it every time. But
Right,
this
but
song,
what
the
I'm
guy
saying
singing
is,
to the chick, it's rapey.
he's not. It's not rapey. It's not. It was in a completely different era. It was a fun, playful song
It was
that
back-
people
it was
are
back before
taking.
Me Too.
People are taking and they're manipulating and twisting it. Same as they did with Charlie Brown. Same as they're doing with Rudolph. Same as they're doing with everything.
For the people listening at home, I don't give a fuck. I just like twisting Rich's nipples. So yeah. So again, I don't even like Christmas music. I'm just doing it for the goof. I can see why people think it's a rapey song. I can see it. So I just play along with it.
Yeah,
'Cause
no, I get it.
If you listen to the song, you read the lyrics, you look. Yes, she don't want it. He's trying. She don't want it. He's trying. He gives her a drink. He's trying to get her drunk. Yes, it's a rapey fucking song. But
She only had half a drink. Stop it.
well, that's because she has willpower, and she said, "Fuck you, I don't want your drink." She had a couple of sips to amuse him, and she still ain't fucking sucking that dick.
Well, then why take it off the air? You could take it
I don't
that
think it should.
version.
It should
that's
show women
empowerment.
empowerment, right?
Then, if you think about it, you lure me back to your place with a drink. I only had to have a drink, and I still said "fuck you."
Right, and I'm still
Right.
saying no.
Right. So why? So it goes both ways.
Well, didn't he fucking end up hitting it at the end of the song?
No,
I don't know.
think so.
I don't even remember the
I
whole song.
Yeah,
But
I don't fucking know the song. My idea of Christmas music is DMX's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
And you know what? That's a fucking disgrace.
Awesome.
That's a disgrace. It's a fun song. I'm not going to say it's not a fun song,
Yeah.
but there are. We could do this on the Christmas show, or we can have this conversation now.
No, we'll save everything for the Christmas show.
That's fine because I told you what my favorite song of. I want it to be able to stir emotions,
yeah,
and I get a little choked up every time I hear it.
You get your fucking period. So yeah, so that
Well,
was
we
my.
know he
that was-
does, so.
oh yeah, come on.
Wow.
I don't trust anything that bleeds for 7 days. So
That's not me.
I don't know about that.
I like a Christmas song that makes me cry. Okay.
I didn't say makes me cry. I said it touches the soul and it makes you get emotional. That's what I said. Not that it makes me cry.
All right. So
I'm
does a
sorry
tear
if I
come
got
to the eye?
raped.
Does your eyes get a little watery?
Sometimes,
Pinch a little
depending
both.
on who sings it.
Oh,
Like if
okay.
it's sung by a choir, then yeah, I get a little.
Yeah.
I get a little-
Anakin
Yeah.
Cole, whatever the fuck her name was, Catherine Cole. I don't fucking know.
What?
I don't know. Just Cole something.
Jesus.
So yeah, so Peter can suck a dick. That just
Yeah,
fucking
that's just-
stop it.
It's just getting crazy.
And somebody wrote on Twitter, well, what if I kill the birds with the scone? Fucking Twitter's awesome.
Yeah, that whole.
I-
It's
yeah.
just ridiculous.
Like,
I mean, I would
show-
love to
show
go on
me
Twitter,
one
but I
animal.
can't. I would go crazy.
No.
Like I just can't.
It's
go
worse
on
than Facebook, but it's a fun worse than Facebook though.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
But it's just some of the shit that goes on there. Like, because you see it on the news and stuff like
Yeah.
on Yahoo and whatever.
They're just absolutely brutal.
Oh my God! Did you hear the one thing with Beyonce and Ed Sheeran?
No.
I heard about it.
Yeah, it was something really stupid. Well, we all know Beyonce and we all know Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran wears it was what their outfits they were wearing.
Okay.
Ed Sheeran is a jeans and t-shirt kind of guy.
Yeah.
Beyonce is over the top
Way over. Yeah.
from the get-go.
Yeah.
So they said because she's a female, she has to wear these outfits to get herself known and
fuck
fuck
outta
out.
here.
Meanwhile, Ed Sheeran didn't give two shits about his outfit. And it was something to that
huge.
effect. Yeah.
Yeah, he's huge.
But they're both the same. But she wears those outfits.
decides to wear that.
That's my whole thing.
Yeah.
She decides what to wear. It was all over Twitter. all over this, like make a big thing. It was on the
And
radio.
she makes all her shit.
Who?
Beyonce.
do you
Everything
mean?
she wears, she makes.
No, she doesn't.
Or she designs.
No,
she
no.
designs it.
No.
Well,
She wears Versace. She wears Gucci. She wears all those. She
Or
doesn't
maybe
make.
it changed that because
Well, no, she did have
back
a
in
code.
her-
She had a clothing line. She did.
Right.
Back
what
in the
was
day.
that? Destiny's Child days.
Yeah, I want to
She
say.
was the designer for the group.
Yes.
For the shows and all that
But
shit.
now she doesn't wear that stuff.
Yeah, probably.
Right. But
too
that
big
they
for
made
that.
a big stink out of this on the radio and on the
Yeah.
air and on Twitter, and I'm like, come on, guys, stop.
When did it stop being about the talent? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
Because if she wants to wear jeans and a t-shirt every day, she should.
And she would, but that's just not her. She likes to
She
wear.
likes to
She
go nuts.
likes to wear all this stuff. I mean, she has been seen like watching basketball games in jeans and t-shirts and
Sure.
stuff. But that's just not her. So if Ed Sheeran decides just to wear the t-shirt and jeans, what's wrong with that?
There's not- yeah, it
So
shouldn't be.
he's supposed to match her, or she's supposed to match him? No, this is what I felt like wearing today.
Fucking stupid.
There was actually an article that I'll pull up where this 5-year-old girl, Beyonce had met this 5-year-old girl. She was dying of cancer. And the little girl said to her that she admires Beyonce so much for pretending that
God.
Jay-Z isn't ugly. This coming from a 5-year-old
5-year-old.
dying
That girl.
of cancer.
That's
girl
amazing.
One life.
Yes.
Yeah. So the little girl looked into her and said, I
Admire you for
you.
pretending that Jay-Z's not ugly. That girl is my hero.
That
Yeah.
is.
'Cause
That
he's
is.
an ugly motherfucker.
It just shows it's not all about looks.
What do you
So-
say? What do you say to that little girl?
I love you. Rest in peace.
No, I mean you're Beyonce. You just
Yeah.
got fucking your ass handed to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
by a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
I think the only guy less attractive than him, married to a sexy fucking woman, is Swizz Beatz.
Who's
He
that?
is not an attractive guy, and he's got,
I don't know who
he's
that
got
is.
Alicia Keys.
Oh, Alicia Keys is
Gorgeous.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Yeah, no, Swizz Beatz is not an attractive guy.
Oh, okay.
He's a producer,
No, I know.
like Timberland type shit.
I just can't. I can't picture his face. I'm actually drawing blank what Alicia Keys looks like too right now.
All right, well this is a Swizz Beatz.
Okay, he's not bad.
He's not Jay-Z.
No,
bad, but
there's worse than no. That's that's
terrible.
that's not terrible by any
No.
means. Come on, there's some others out
Pull
there.
up some Alicia Keys right there.
Yeah, there we go. I couldn't for some reason remember
Yeah.
what she looked like.
like Swizz Beatz isn't. I'm walking down the boardwalk with Alicia Keys, good looking. You know what
Okay,
I mean?
no, I get it, but no, he's not. I mean, he's not.
He's walking down the street.
Jay-Z
This
is
guy's,
just-
this guy's worse, but
All right. We have 2 Mount Rushmores. I don't know where they came from. Joe.
blah, 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 blah. Politics with Dummies and No Phony Podcast Twitter account. So I guess Ray J
Okay.
from Politics with Dummies.
I have a
sent in
Mount
both.
Rushmore from Matt that I'm going to save for the holiday show because it's holiday theme related.
All right, you're gonna send it to me ahead of time so I could do some.
I sent it to you today. I sent it
Shit.
today. I see you don't pay attention to me.
Yeah,
That's
it's in
the
the chat.
problem.
And I just got the Mount Rushmores today, so I couldn't send it out early.
Right. So Dan might have a hard time participating in these because she's with dog now.
Oh, my puppy's
Instead of
sleeping
with
on me.
child, she's with dog
with my
and
puppy. Yeah, no, well,
doesn't have the time to.
no, I just wait a minute.
We gave her all of 30 minutes to figure it out.
Yeah, you gotta give me more time than that. Because when I do my research, I'm actually pretty good. All right. So anyway, go ahead.
All right. So the 2 Mount Rushmores. Which one do you want to start with?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. The Mount Rushmores of sci-fi villains. Dan shaking her head immediately. Fuck you, Rich. Fuck you, Joe. Is my fucking
Well,
list.
no, wait. I mean, you guys are gonna do this and stuff like. 'Cause I have like 1 or 2 or
That's
whatever.
okay, but you want to know something? Your Mount Rushmore could be one of 2.
Okay, that's fine then.
That's fine.
Okay.
Your Mount Rushmore's not complete yet. They didn't stick the dynamite to the right yet and bring out Abraham
Right.
Lincoln.
You haven't met your other 2 villains.
Yeah, that's what it is. I
There
haven't
you
met them
go.
yet. That's where
Right.
we go.
Hody and
Oh, he'll
Go
be
ahead.
rearing his head soon too, Hody. No, but the Mount. when we Googled it, the sci-fi, some of the things we were looking at, I don't consider sci-fi. Like Batman is
Yeah, they
not.
had Heath Ledger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Batman
well,
is sci-fi.
there are certain there are certain things. I looked it up when you said that. There are certain movies. There was one movie that I didn't think was sci-fi that was sci-fi that changed one of my responses. I changed it immediately once it fell under the category of sci-fi.
Okay.
Like horror, sci-fi, and stuff like that.
Right.
Immediately I said, okay, if they're going to consider this sci-fi, then this guy's on the list. That's it. So, what do you got?
Okay, really quick. Mine's Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Spike from
Buffy.
the
Well, that's
Vampire.
sci-fi.
That-
Was he? Yeah, no,
Definitely
but was
sci-fi.
he
That's-
like? Was he like really like a bad villain? Or
Yeah, he
like
was. He
it
was.
I took that show as like a cream puff show.
Oh, please. And you fucking Star Wars and shit
Why?
like
Yeah.
that.
Because it was on WB11.
No,
I know.
because it's
there were some
Buffy-
good shows on that show.
Buffy
on
the
that channel.
Vampire
Come
Slayer?
on.
No, that wasn't.
Come on. There was good shows. You just don't want to admit to it.
No, I think they were good shows.
I don't think
on
I ever
there.
watched anything on the 11.
No? I sound very loud. Let me back up a little bit.
No.
But and also, what was the other one? Oh, I have Power Rangers. That lady Rita. This is how much
I could sit here and say I've never seen an episode of Power Rangers.
I've seen 1 or 2 episodes.
I've seen a couple episodes,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
corny.
funny. It's funny that
corny, very
It really
funny
is.
shit,
Really
out
corny.
of all the entire universe,
But you got to remember,
the entire
Wait.
entire
Wait,
universe
I don't
of sci-fi
watch. Wait.
villains,
Exactly.
you came up with Buffy the Vampire
And also,
Slayer.
I could sit here and
Power
say
Rangers.
Batman, Darth Vader. I could say all these people, which I don't find as sci-fi.
Really?
I don't think Star Wars is sci-fi. For some reason, I don't find it sci-fi.
You think it's an opera?
No, but I don't find it sci-fi for some reason. I don't. I don't.
what would you say?
Neither-
It's just action?
Yeah, it's
Or
just action movie, whatever. I mean,
I think once you add
aliens,
space to it,
maybe. I
that's
don't
probably,
know.
That's probably why.
And he's a robot. That's
Who?
science. Darth Vader.
Well, he's not all robot.
He's mostly
Oh,
machine.
whatever. Anyway, we can
like
have this argument.
RoboCop.
Okay, well, Batman's not fucking sci-fi. And they labeling it as sci-fi.
There
He's
are
not a
certain-
machine.
No, he's not a machine. He's not. But there are certain elements
Like
that
what? That
make
his
it
suit makes him?
right. That make it
All right,
science
then
fiction.
it's a stretch and everything.
It is some
you
of the
know,
things.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I said,
So,
I put one on the list that I said, oh my god, this is a science fiction. I'm going to
Yeah.
use it.
Yeah, I don't. And the other one, no.
All right, Joe, what do you got?
I take
damn thing is fire.
out Kobe and Ed K. G. Sorry. Oh, you meant my list. I'm sorry. I was just responding to somebody on Facebook about Allen Iverson's all-time starting 5 list.
Oh, okay, because I thought I didn't know that Kobe was a science fiction character.
Kobe's a villain, motherfucker. Yo,
Yeah.
Kobe's a villain. All right, so my sci-fi villains. Biff Tannen. Fuck you. Back to the Future sci-fi. And he was a
Yes.
dick.
Well, think
You're
about
right.
it. That is sci-fi.
Yeah, you're right.
And I have to include Back to the Future because that's my shit.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton in Spider-Man.
Okay.
Loved him in that.
Okay.
I love Michael Keaton and everything.
All
He does. Darth Vader.
Mm-hmm.
And then just because I couldn't really come up with I went with Loki for my 4th.
From the Avengers.
Avengers, yeah.
I got you.
Yep.
I got you. Well, I got my list here.
Rich got 2 pages.
I
of
know,
notes tonight.
seriously.
Yeah, I got
He's
2
got
pages of
all
notes
out
tonight.
mountain.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna first on my not first in no particular order. Darth Vader.
Sure. I knew he was
Okay.
going to be on your list.
Yeah, no doubt.
Big Star Trek fan.
Well, no, the next one does come from Star Trek.
Oh.
If you've never seen a Star Trek, the original Star Trek movie, number 2, The Wrath of Khan.
Mm-hmm.
Khan. Ricardo Montalban.
Yeah, I saw him on a bunch of lists. I
Great.
had to look these up because I'm not the biggest movie guy either.
Great villain. Actually killed Spock. Great villain.
Mm.
This one here, this is the one I originally had the Terminator on there because that was, for my time growing up, that movie was huge.
Oh,
Huge.
the first one or second?
The first one.
Uh,
Nah, the first
I
one.
don't
The
even
original.
remember the first one. The second one was great.
Yeah, the original was huge
Yeah.
because nobody had ever seen anything like that before. And then, so I actually took that off and I put on Jack Torrance
I know this.
from The Shining.
Okay.
That's actually, they consider that a sci-fi movie.
See, now to me,
It's a horror movie.
that is far less sci-fi than
Correct.
I would put Batman ahead of that in sci-fi category.
So what
Correct.
makes it a sci-fi then?
Don't know.
But they put it on a list, so you can put anything on a
They
list
put it.
and label it. I guess
in
they
the
can label
genre.
anything right now.
Yeah. And then the other one, Alex from A Clockwork Orange.
I saw that once.
Yeah.
That and
That was a
Vertigo.
great. Clockwork Orange was a great fucking movie. A Stanley Kubrick movie. If you've never seen it, I suggest you watch it at least once. Try and get over the accents in the movie.
Why? What kind of accents are they?
Like British.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you anything about the movie, but I remember enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
It was a really
got
good
to be
movie.
20-something years ago I saw it. So.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's super old movie. Then there was Hal from 2001: A Space Odyssey. I could never watch the movie in full. I don't know why. Just that movie drove me nuts. But yep, those are my four.
All right.
The next Mount Rushmore is a Mount Rushmore of your favorite Saturday Night Live characters.
Right.
List me on this one too.
And it's not Adam Sandler, Chris Farley. It's the actual
It's the
character.
Characters,
Correct.
right.
The character. Right.
No, I got that. I just never really
No,
seen any.
I had to ask because I wasn't sure when they sent it in. I had to ask. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was just going to be like, oh, Chris Farley, Daryl Hammond,
Right.
But no, it's the actual characters.
Okay.
Well, Dan's seen 3 episodes in her lifetime,
All right.
Yeah.
which means she was partying a lot in the 90s because it was really good in the 90s.
Exactly. It was never home on a Saturday night.
Nor should you have been.
Exactly. Yeah. So I don't know. I guess that I couldn't even tell you any characters.
Well, I'm going
Okay.
Wayne and Garth.
Oh, that's right. I
Wayne-
forgot
Wayne's
they're
World.
from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wayne's World. Yeah. Okay.
John Lovitz when he did The Pathological Liar. Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah, no, I was over there.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
All right.
Church Lady, Dana Carvey.
Okay.
Love me some Church Lady. And then I cheated with the last one.
Mm-hmm.
The whole Jeopardy bit with Will Ferrell, Norm Macdonald, when Norm Macdonald's Burt Reynolds and Will Ferrell is I'm sorry. Will Ferrell's the host. Norm Macdonald is Burt Reynolds and Daryl Hammond is Sean Connery.
That's a great one.
Those are fucking hilarious.
Okay.
Absolutely hilarious.
All right.
So I kind of cheated on my number 4, but
Well, we have completely different set of lists.
sure.
I have, maybe because I'm a little bit older, I have Mr. Robinson, Eddie Murphy.
Okay. I don't remember it, no.
He was, it was like a take on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. It was Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever, I know he did it, but I don't think I ever
Right.
saw it. Like, to me, Eddie Murphy just did Gumby and Alfalfa.
Oh, okay.
That's all I remember from him.
I had, it was a toss up between 2, so I'm gonna make my list 5. Opera Man with Adam Sandler.
Yeah?
Yeah, I liked Opera Man. It was pretty funny. And Debbie Downer. She was just a miserable twat.
She was.
That's great.
I liked it, but I wouldn't crack my top 10.
Number 2 on the list as I approach the number 1, Matt Foley, Chris Farley,
Love Chris Farley. I almost put
living
him
in a van
down by the river. Yeah, I almost put him in there just for everything he did, but there was a couple things, and honestly, that was one of them that I was just like, nah, all right, yeah. Like I liked him when they were all the women and they were working in the clothing store.
Yeah, that was good.
that
What
was
about
yeah.
when he was the lunch lady? He was good as the lunch lady.
I loved his interviews.
Yeah.
Remember he interviewed Paul McCartney? He's like, yeah, remember when you were in the Beatles? Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
And, all right. Remember you did that song with Michael Jackson? Yeah, it was a good song. Yeah, that was cool too. Like that for some reason to me that was funny.
He was funny.
Chris Farley ruled.
Yeah, he was great. And when he did the Chippendales.
Yeah, that was
With
hilarious.
Patrick Swayze, that was good.
Yeah.
I seen that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And my number 1 is any character by Christopher Walken. He by far is my absolute favorite host ever.
See that?
And if you've never seen the best of Christopher Walken Saturday Night Live, I encourage you to watch
he's great. He's great, but I didn't use that because he wasn't on the show. He was a guest.
He
wasn't right. He
he's
wasn't a
been on
regular,
the-
was he?
it. No, he wasn't
No.
a
He
regular,
was a
but he's
guest.
been on
He
there
was
numerous
he was
times.
a frequent
Good guess.
host.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He has some like Colonel Ingus.
Yeah. No, he had
the
some
Continental.
good bits. Yeah, he had some good bits. He can actually go on there and just play a guy who's playing him because I think that he's like so many people do him now.
Yeah.
That I think he does a character of himself.
Yeah.
In real life now, like Christopher Walken plays Christopher Walken.
Do you know what I love about him? Is that when you're doing the skits and stuff, they have like the cue cards.
Mm-hmm.
He made it a signature of his that he doesn't look at you. He looks right at the fucking cue cards, and he reads right from the cue cards. It's fucking.
He doesn't even try and fake it.
Don't ask me why. It's fucking hysterical.
That's him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he don't give a fuck. He's right at the cue card. Any character he does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's just a character of himself now. Like so many people do.
Yeah.
Like Jay Moore does a great fucking Christopher. He probably does the best Christopher Walken. Jay Moore, yeah.
Yeah, I love Christopher Walken.
Yeah, I like him too.
All right, that's my list.
Mm-hmm.
We have another one that was given to us from. I'm gonna have to give credit to Matt and his brother Joe from Arizona because they both gave me the same idea. They heard it on another podcast, so we're gonna absolutely rob it from somebody else. Yeah, well, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Originality is overrated.
Yeah, no
There is
doubt.
no such thing.
No, not
there's
this day
no
and
such
age.
thing. It's called What Would You Choose?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What would you choose? Your hand can become a drink dispenser. Each finger, including your thumb, all 5, will dispense whatever beverages you like for the rest of your life.
Right.
But those are the only 5 things you can ever drink for the rest of your life.
I did a very responsible list.
Well, yeah. I
Vitamin
think,
water.
I don't think it's all going to be alcohol. Like, I mean, come on.
Fucking Fruity Pebbles. Fucking.
Wait, fruited drinks.
Nah, just
I was going to say,
shit like that.
well, maybe it could. Maybe it's the milk.
I mean, it
part
doesn't
of
say it has to be liquid, right? Or did it? I don't really remember the way it was worded.
Drink.
A
It's
drink.
gotta be
Yeah.
drink? All right. Semen.
No.
For those chicks that really like that.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any? I don't know. Yeah, so what you got?
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. This is a tough one. It's a tough one. Bourbon's coming out of one of my fingers.
Of course.
Oh, sorry. You wanted to try tonight.
I can't. My heartburn's fucking killing me right now.
Bourbon is one of them. I would put soda on there. I don't know if it would be Coke or Black Cherry, like Dr. Brown's Black Cherry. I love Dr. Brown's
I
Black
do.
Cherry.
Yeah.
So if I would say Dr. Brown's Black Cherry. I am a big fan of iced tea, unsweetened or sweetened. I could care less, but iced tea. Sangria. I do enjoy a good sangria.
So you got bourbon, sangria,
Iced
Black
tea
cherry,
and
iced
black
tea.
cherry.
Right.
And so,
The last
Oh
one.
yeah, I only did 4 because I'm not sucking my thumb.
well, you don't have to suck it. Wow. You could just then.
The last one I put on there.
Oh my god, I wish I had my computer. I want to fucking cut that clip out. You don't have to suck it. I'm gonna play that every time
No,
we
I
get
mean,
another fucking
it's-
text message from Odie.
God damn it, Shayla, look, this is what they do to me. They send me up to say
Shayla.
shit like this.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't mean you have to like
No, I get it,
suck
right
it.
from the- yeah.
Right, you could put it right in a cup or whatever.
Right.
So.
Well, the last one I have to put milk. I gotta
Oh.
put milk. I love orange juice, but it fucking kills me, so that's why I didn't put it on there. So I put milk because hey, listen, I need milk. You need milk for coffee.
Okay.
You need some milk for cereal. Sometimes you gotta cook. You need a little milk. Right.
All right. So you had 3 drinks on there to dehydrate you, and yet you didn't add water to any of your fingers.
Absolutely not.
All right. Good job. Go ahead, Dan. What do you got?
I was gonna say one of them is definitely water.
Yeah.
No.
Now, could it be mixed drinks too? Like
Anything you want.
Anything.
Okay,
Anything.
so one would be water. There would be Tito's and Club. What? I like it.
All right.
Coffee. My French vanilla swirl.
Okay.
That's 3. I like the black cherry one. I didn't
Oh,
think
I just
about it.
fucked myself because I got milk with no fucking coffee.
So you should drink
Boom.
it. Gotta think it through. Gotta think it through.
I just fucked myself.
No, I like the. I think soda. It could be. Does it have to be a certain kind of soda, or I think that I like the black cherry.
Yeah,
'Cause
what do
it-
you think? You're gonna change the cartridge every
Why not?
every so often? No.
And then what would be my last one? I guess it'd be wine. I'm not too sure what kind yet, but it'll be one.
That's why I went with the sangria, the red sangria.
See, sangria.
It's like a blend.
That's true. It has to be. I'll do sangria. If it's a good glass of sangria, it's really good.
The
Red or white?
The best I've ever had is P.F. Chang's.
They do a good
They do a
sangria.
good one.
They do. I don't know, red or white. No, I really like red sangria.
I have to say red. White gives me a headache.
Yeah, but red does give me a headache after a while.
Really?
Yeah, I'll do the red. There we go.
What do you got?
I'm an old fuck.
Go ahead.
What do you mean?
All right, so water,
Okay.
coffee,
Right.
I totally fucked myself with the coffee because I drink 3 cups a day.
Wawa iced tea.
Okay. That's
Specific
good.
because that's
Right.
my favorite iced
So
tea.
Wawa's going to inject you with the iced
Wawa
tea.
diet iced tea.
Go ahead.
And then for the alcohol, an Arnold Palmer.
Nothing wrong.
That's good.
So I have a booze, I have a water, I have a coffee, and I got a regular. So I think I covered all bases.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Okay. Was
That's
that 4
good.
or 5?
that's 4. I'm not stuck on my thumb.
We went over this.
I know. Oh yeah, we did.
You don't have to suck it.
What's going on the iPad?
Oh, God. Help me.
What's going on the iPad?
You really get me, guys. You really do.
Oh, listen, I got 5 of Rich on here. Isn't it great that I get to control that because I have none of me on here?
I know.
Yeah, it's some bullshit.
I know.
I got something on my computer if I could salvage my computer from the fucking disaster from last week.
With my thumb.
Oh my god! Well, yeah, with your thumb, you destroyed my fucking laptop. Fucking milk.
Oh, shit.
Oh man.
Oh, boy. I have another article I read.
Okay.
I thought it was pretty funny because it related to some stuff that we've talked about in the past. Also, there was 9 annoying dating trends that you need to know in 2018.
Oh, okay.
There was that. But this one here,
I'm curious. I got to read that one. The annoying ones.
okay. 17 sex terms you were too embarrassed to ask about defined.
None.
Well,
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
So what are you gonna go over? 17?
Yeah, I'll
All
go over
right.
them.
I don't care.
Number
'Cause
one,
I have no problem asking. I'll be like, I don't know what that is.
pearl necklace.
Easy.
Okay. Yeah, that's
We're
easy.
all good with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 2, impact play.
That's the seminar we went to last year. With
That's
the spanking,
correct.
with the spanking, the beating, all that
Spanking,
shit.
whips, and crops, and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
A certain level of pain.
Yeah.
It's like a. Number 3, well, maybe this was this guy's problem. That's why he didn't want to eat her out. Squirting.
I wish I had one once. I wish I had a squirter once.
Squirting, for those who don't know, is when a person with a vagina ejaculates a fluid during sex.
Looks like a fucking super soaker.
It's more than just peeing.
I'm not saying anything. Go ahead.
Shayla's gonna have some stories.
CBT.
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 Cock balls tits.
Close.
What is it?
It's cock and ball torture.
Ooh.
Oh.
This form
I've
of
seen some
CBT
of those
can
videos.
be therapeutic for people with penises interested in having a dominatrix inflict pain on their genitals through the use of ropes, whips, or even
Stilettos.
chastity devices.
Stilettos. I seen some girl like
That's crazy. I don't know.
40-yard field goal some guy in the dick.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Peg-
wait, I think I've seen that. I was like,
Not my cup
I
of tea.
felt. I was like, oh my God, that hurt.
Pegging.
Yeah.
We're all
Okay.
familiar
Yeah,
with
we know,
pegging.
Yeah, we know what the pegging is.
Number 6. This is what that woman just got arrested for. Queening.
What do you mean queening?
Queening is just a glamorous name for sitting on someone's face.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Nothing more than that.
Okay.
I call it queening.
That's a dumb name for that, but all right.
Number 7, scissoring.
Yeah. Love that.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, I've never done it. Dan,
Right.
comment?
I don't know. Scissoring. What's that?
It's when you take a female
Uh-huh.
and a female.
Okay. All right now, I never done that.
Okay.
Not saying I'm not going to try it, but I'm just
There we go.
No.
Well, it could be
It's not
done.
gonna
It could be
happen.
done with male and female, but the most common is female.
It's the female. No.
Does not. I can't see that doing anything for a man.
Wow, I don't know.
No.
Edge play.
No, it's a new one for me.
Wait, but I heard that. What is it?
When you first hear the name, it refers. It's easy to assume it refers to extreme sex acts, but what it is, it's considered edge play is different from person to person. as we all have our own boundaries and limits. For some, psychological play, such as name-calling, may be edge play. You fucking whore. If you're going to be pushing your boundaries, please do so with a partner and use a safe word.
Dan, what's yours again?
I'm not telling.
Thought I can get it that time.
No. I'm not. I'm paying attention.
Number 9, figging.
But wait, no. I thought
What?
edging was. No, I didn't think edging was that.
Well, edge play.
Edge play.
Edge play.
Oh, okay. Edge play. Okay.
Right. Edging is something different.
Right.
Yes.
There is something edging, right? Okay.
Correct, yes.
Are we going to get to that? Because now I'm curious. Is that like number 16?
I don't know. I didn't get that far. I didn't read the article. Figging
Oh, okay.
is
Figging.
one of those sexual acts that are so interesting that it's fun to know what it means, but you have to wonder if anyone actually does it.
Okay.
What
What?
the fuck?
No. What? Wait. That's figging.
Figging? No. Figging is the act of inserting a piece of peeled ginger into someone's asshole, which would burn, sting, and be quite painful. Figging allegedly originated as a non-sexual form of corporal punishment on female prisoners by the Greek and Roman empires. These days, the term can also refer to the genital infliction of consensual pain on the anus. What the fuck? I don't even eat fucking ginger with my sushi. Then I'm going to shove it in someone's ass?
Yeah,
But
no.
No.
From the Roman time, like that's just crazy. Like who? Like
Who would
that's
think of that? Who
That's
would
fucking
think of
absurd.
shoving ginger?
ginger.
No reference to you, Ginger, who listens weekly. That's
Here
a
it
totally different type of
But
ginger.
no, I mean, yeah, no.
Yeah, it's just
No.
fucking wrong.
People stick too much food up other people's asses.
I don't get the whole food thing either. I don't get it.
Number 10,
Okay.
aftercare.
What's that? Is that? I can only imagine. Go ahead.
Is that
Aftercare
cuddling after you gave a
is
pearl necklace?
a sexual practice that everyone should be doing, whether you're having kinky sex or vanilla sex. It's a term created by the kink community that simply means checking in with your partners and to make sure that all parties felt good and safe about what just went down. This can mean cuddling, bringing ice to the submissive parties if there was any spanking or bruises, and talking about what you liked or what you didn't like.
Or maybe just a text afterwards.
It really
Yeah,
means
yeah,
just
just
yeah.
Yeah, you know when you stuck ginger in my ass? I didn't like that.
Yeah. You know. Never mind. I'm not gonna go.
Oh, jeez. It's no. Okay.
All right. So what's that called?
That's called aftercare.
Aftercare. Okay. I gotta remember that
Number
next time.
11.
Dan's not down with aftercare. Get in and get out.
The fuck out.
No, that's okay. Because you gotta watch what you do and stuff. If you don't like it, you gotta be vocal
Yeah.
about it. So
Right.
I didn't care for those bruises all over me.
You don't have to suck on it.
Stuff it.
Nice.
Anyway.
Is she sleeping?
No, she is. It's my baby.
Number 11. Felching. Felching.
No.
No?
We started off good. I knew a lot of these in the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't know shit.
Well, this is one that's pretty fucking disgusting. To felch is to suck up semen out of an orifice using a straw is optional.
Nope.
For instance, someone may ejaculate inside their partner's anus and then suck it out their own semen
Nope.
with their mouth. Then they may or may not swallow.
Nope.
That's called fetching.
Felching.
Oh, felching.
Felching. There is no felching.
Nope.
Okay. Nope.
Number 12. Bukkake.
I heard that, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Bukkake is it was actually made popular by Howard Stern back in the day. It's both a sex act and a popular genre of porn in which multiple men, typically 3 or more, will ejaculate all over a woman.
That's it. At
The face, yeah.
Oh, on the
That's-
face?
On the face, yeah. That's bukkake.
So if one just does it,
Bukkake.
it's just coming on a face, but it needs to be at
Right.
least 3.
It
At
needs
least
to
3 or
be-
more.
To be bukkake.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Number 13 is one that's near and dear to Joe's heart. Docking.
Yeah, says the guy who's brought it up 76 times since I introduced you to it once.
I know.
For those who don't know, docking
here we
is
go.
when 2 uncircumcised penises get together.
See, they don't both have
The first pulls back
No,
the
you're
foreskin and holds it,
Just
while
one.
the second stretches their open and outward as far as possible over the head and shaft of the other partner's penis.
Yeah, both don't have to be uncircumcised.
Well,
I just need
that's
one.
what it says here.
All right, well, that's wrong.
All right. Well,
I'm
you
the-
want
I'm
to?
the
You want
expert.
to
Well,
write
one
the
has
min-
to be.
You are the expert.
I am the
correct.
expert.
Expert.
Number 14, cuckolding. Cuckolding?
Yeah, I know. I
Cuckolding.
know what that is.
You know what that is?
Yeah,
What is it?
it's when, like, if you say you two are together, he's gonna watch me and you.
That's what's called?
Yeah. You're a cuckold, and it's reversed too. It could be the wife watches the man with another woman.
I had no idea what it was called.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, it's just
Yeah.
the spouse watches somebody else fuck your
Or a
husband.
partner or whatever.
Right, and sometimes it can be abusive, where his dick is better than yours, or
Oh, I didn't
some
know
shit.
that was
That's
called
where
that.
shit gets weird to me.
Yeah,
Like, oh, he fills my hole much better than you ever have.
yeah,
And,
with your little tiny dick.
I'm
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah, no.
You're lucky if I ever fuck you again. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry. Last time I do this.
This is certainly not a good time tonight.
You said this was gonna be fun.
Yeah, no, wait, that's how it leads out to? Or that's.
Yeah, no, it could lead to that.
Oh, okay.
That could be nice too. when,
Yeah,
romantic and
okay.
shit, but-
Number 15 is fucking disgusting. Water sports.
Oh, it's getting pissed on or peeing on the others.
Right.
Golden showers.
That's fucking disgusting.
We have a friend. We won't mention his name.
But some guys like that. Not saying I did it. I've never done that. So let's just put it out there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
some
some guys
guys,
do that.
yeah,
But
some get into it.
Our friend
Yeah.
is always the pissee, never the pisser.
Right.
So he gets pissed on.
He won't. Yeah, he won't do it,
Right. No.
which is weird to me. Like,
But
that
no,
part-
there's a guy I'm talking, and he's done it both and stuff like that. And he says, you don't understand how amazing it feels. I was like, I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't
either.
get it. I mean, I'm not. There's nothing wrong with it.
If that's what you're
It's-
into,
If that's
sure.
what you're into, that's
If you want
fine.
something hot, you turn on the fucking warm
no,
shower.
but you gotta. Okay.
Okay.
No, I get that, but
But
I
it's,
mean,
it's more than that. It's like a domination thing. It's
Right.
a submissive thing.
Submissive
it's
thing.
it's a
Yeah.
It's a fucking disgusting thing.
no, it's,
To
and
us.
yeah.
You know,
I
we
don't.
don't
I
do
don't find it disgusting. I just wouldn't do it.
You
I
know
mean,
who does that? The fucking Germans. Filthy
That's
Well,
shit.
maybe that's why.
that's
Okay.
Shit
It's
and
not
piss.
piss. No.
Yeah, they shit and piss. Filthy fucking
Okay.
animals.
Fuck you. What did you say? I'm
Yeah,
German.
she's German.
Yeah, I'm a little German
And our
too.
friend that likes it is not.
Yeah.
Not
I mean,
anywhere near it.
I'm just saying.
But I don't get the whole thing as a whole.
I don't.
But then I don't get on top of that why you only like one of it. You know what I'm saying? Like he likes to
Right.
be pissed on. Well, why don't you like being? If the girl likes it, why
Right.
wouldn't you want to do
No,
it?
you're right. So it should be the both, like,
Yeah, so,
receiver and giver. If
yeah.
you want to say.
So whatever his deal is, I mean, I'm not buying tarps. I'm not doing it.
You don't really. I mean, you could do it like.
You
In
do
the
it
shower.
Shower,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah. That kind of takes away.
But you know what?
To me, that would take away from it.
Okay. It's almost the golden shower. I get squirting and golden shower is totally two different things, but it's
Sure.
almost the same thing.
It's almost, no,
No.
it's not.
No.
Squirting? No.
No, it's different. Completely different.
100
No. I'm not saying what comes out, but if you think about it, it's this. It's liquid coming out.
I
At
understand
the
that.
ultimate, at the end of the
That,
day,
I'm
it's liquid
not talking
coming
about
out.
what kind of liquid's coming out, but I'm just
Right.
saying it's the same
Yeah.
kind of concept. A
No.
little bit. No, think about it.
No.
Think about it.
I am.
I am thinking about it. I'm
Alright.
saying no.
Because squirting is
Mm.
coming.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes, part of it that's coming out of you is
Right,
piss, but
right.
it's that
It's
that
like a female
mind-blowing
ejaculation.
Okay, but
Right.
it's
Where
also.
pissing on somebody is just literally just pissing on somebody.
But somebody could get off on doing that too.
They could.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying. So it's
Yeah.
like to me, it's almost the same. It's not the same, but it is.
Yeah.
That sounds like.
Yeah, no,
It's
I
like
get
on
what
that
you're saying.
fence thing.
Yeah.
It's like.
It's right there, but
Right.
yeah, I can see it going. Yeah, but because the squirting is the act of
Yeah, that's
coming,
true.
You know, like
No,
the
it is.
pissing on maybe that brings somebody to come, but
It could.
it's not.
Right. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
don't know.
Teach
We
his
got
own,
one,
like-
two left.
Number 16.
Okay.
Fisting.
Yeah, we all know that. It's simple.
That's simple.
Mm-hmm.
Number 17. Okay, this one may not be a sex act exactly, but it happens frequently during sex.
Apologies. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to jump in.
Queefing.
Oh, yeah.
That's so fucking embarrassing. I'm sorry.
It's
Really?
when air
I
escapes
find
from the
it
vagina,
embarrassing.
often during or after penetration,
Yeah.
and it makes a farting sound.
Why now? Why do you get embarrassed? Let me
It's a-
ask.
Because it's just an embarrassing. It's a noise. It's embarrassing. To me, it's embarrassing. It really. It's just. It is.
Yeah,
I know.
but you know,
because
it's nothing you can control.
absolutely. There's certain
Right.
things you can't control, like
Sure.
squirting. You can't control either. You really. No, you can't.
You watch the videos.
You can't
the
really
right videos.
control it.
You can make it happen.
I think most women can make it happen if they just let it go. I think majority of women can do it.
I think it takes work. It takes some slab. It takes, but
Anyway.
but like it's not the queefing thing. It's not like I get like
No,
a fart.
I know.
Yeah,
Well, I farted too.
Yeah. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. But yeah, like
Dear diary.
It happened. I'm like, oh my god. So yeah.
Yeah, but
she
okay,
had-
but do
not-
you? But let me ask you a
What?
question. When that happens,
Which one?
either one,
Okay.
whether you crack an ass or crack and snatch, when either happens during the act or course of it, does he acknowledge that it happened, or you just
No, we laugh.
you gotta laugh.
You have to
You
laugh
have
about
to
it.
laugh. Yeah.
But yeah, no.
you just keep going?
You just keep going, but
Yeah,
afterwards
all right.
you're like,
I think the queefing. I know
sorry.
you can't control it. It happens, but like the farting, you can hold the fart. But if it happened, I would be laughing so hard I wouldn't be able to have sex anymore. Done, tapped out. See you in the morning.
You wouldn't fake it.
I wouldn't be able to keep going. I'd be
Right.
laughing too hard.
no, it gets pretty funny.
It's
I'm
hilarious.
sorry. It happened. Hey, it happens. What are you gonna do? You know.
Yeah.
No, the queefing thing. It's embarrassing. I
Yeah.
think both parts of it. I think it is.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I would just laugh so fucking. I wouldn't be able to keep going. Like, all right, I'm done. I'll see you in the morning.
Anyways. Yeah, I said too much.
Your wood's not as strong as in the morning. I don't believe
know
that
where that
either.
all came from. I
don't know.
I could knock a door down with mine in the morning.
I was gonna say, is it the same throughout the whole day or whatever?
No, there are
morning
certain
is
times.
definitely
Yeah,
more.
morning wood is pretty.
It's a different animal.
Yeah, it is.
Is it really?
How you doing? Morning.
No matter how fat I was, I always knew in the morning. I always knew in the morning I still had a dick.
That's crazy.
All right. Well, that's
Yeah, it's more than enough.
that's all I have for
Yeah.
today. I just want to take the opportunity to thank everybody for listening. For the new listeners out there, go back, enjoy some of our older shows, catch up to where we are now.
Yep.
And
Thanks again to the guys from Politics for Dummies for the Would You Rather, for the Mount Rushmores rather.
Yep. Thanks to Matt and Joe. And Matt, I'm going to save yours for the holiday show.
Okay.
Your Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, we'll talk about the holiday show maybe next week. Yeah, next week.
Yeah,
we'll set up the. Yeah, we'll talk about it next week on
Lay
the
the
show.
ground rules for
Let
the
you know what's
holiday
coming
show.
up. We got some shit planned for Christmas show.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Thanks again. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.